Hi Christina, can you tell us how you got involved in the first place with this campaign and what is it all about?
Volunteer in Zamora, Ecuador. I have the luck to be able to work with Nature and Culture International, and so I've been working with them since I've gotten here. They're my counterpart organization. So right now I'm coordinating with the cooperation of an eco club here in Zamora, I guess a smaller replica of a pride campaign concerning the conservation of the Bombuscaro River.
I noticed that you have a mascot, and that mascot is an otter. Can you explain?
Yeah. Well, so for each pride campaign that Rare has, there's a flagship species or kind of a mascot of the campaign. And we decided to go ahead and follow Rare's lead and have a mascot or a flagship species for our campaign as well. It's the neotropical otter, and the Bombuscaro River is habitat to this otter, and it can be seen. Previously, people tell us that it was easier to see in the parts closer to the cross with the Zamora River. You have to go up a little farther along the river to be able to find it, and then obviously within the national park, cohort, to see it as well. But one of the concerns for the campaign is that not only is the quantity of trash and pollutants deterrents for people and cause for sanitation issues, but in addition to being having a poor aesthetic appeal, but it could potentially harm the habitat of this particular otter and affect potentially the populations of this otter. So we decided to go ahead and choose the neotropical otter as the mascot for this campaign.
Why a pride campaign?
Yeah, it's a great question. Well, this is the first replica of the pride campaign that's currently being held in Zumba, Ecuador, led by the coordinator Luis Lopez, and I've been working a bit with him, and he exposed me to the methodology that Rare employs in order to be successful in their campaigns. It's a really interesting way to get people excited about conservation and to include people of all different parts of the community and really get them excited about natural resources, certain assets that the community has. So it also makes it fun for them to be able to take part in this and to be an integral part in the conservation of a certain animal, plant, or natural resource. So I guess the real part of what's so attractive about pride methodology, pride campaign methodology, is that it inspires conservation by getting people excited about what they have.
And what is your next event on the agenda?
The next event on the agenda, well, in about a week we're going to be hosting some recreational activities that are along this popularly frequented part of the river. And so there's a couple different restaurants in the area. It's a very popular place where people come to bathe with their families, friends, all sorts of people, not just local residents, but tourists as well. And we're going to be doing a series of activities that incorporate different conservation methods, as well as kind of informing them about certain sources of trash, and pollution. People that may not think that washing your clothes in the river, for example, is just as harmful, if not more, than the trash being left in these rivers. So really, I guess, making the public aware of kind of what the sources of contamination and pollution are, and then and explaining to them how to I guess, minimize their impact in this particular part of the river.
Great. I understand that your campaign is based on a survey.
It is. We did a survey prior to even thinking about doing a campaign. First, we wanted to see if there was a need for a campaign such as this, and to really get an idea of what the people are, what their opinions and feelings were towards the issue of trash in the Zamora River and the Bombuscaro River, and and if there's a need at all for the conservation campaign. Surprisingly, we received quite a few responses that that said that people wanted to see basically a campaign, a conservation campaign directed at reducing the levels of trash and pollution along the river, and that was very exciting news because they hadn't heard anything about what we were thinking about doing, and it was, I guess, kind of an organic idea on their part, which we were able to then use in justifying our reason for hosting and coordinating this type of campaign.
Fantastic. I wish you the best of luck.